Caddy is Robert. One, two, three. All right, here at the Berry Center tonight, Edna, Cameron, Yo. We got a special guest here tonight, Constable Cisco Mark, Precinct 1, Jackson County. Cisco, I drive through there a lot. You're going to have to help me out occasionally.
I can help you there. There ain't no problem there. As long as you're not going for 40 miles over, I can stay in 25. There's no problem there.
Hey, Cisco, you were telling us earlier, this is not the first run you were a part of. And tell us about that run back in the 60s you were talking about earlier.
Well, 65, we went to state finals in 65, got beat by Plano, which has probably 5A, 6A schools now, and we're still in our 2A, 3A situation, but that was the last time I've been in state finals. This is the semifinal game tonight is the first time I've been there since 91. That's Adrian Winky Robinson era there, and my son was a sophomore on that football team.
Plano grew a little faster than Edna.
A little faster than Edna. We're still Cowtown Edna.
Listen, tell us how this team came together this year. It was a slow start. They lost, a couple of games in a row, and really have gelled at the right time, haven't they?
Right. Actually, our first 5 games, we won 1 out of our first 5 games. We was 1-4 going in, starting our district play, and we had a new coaching change, and it took a while for the student athletes to buy into the program. But once if they bought in, we're on the road.
Let's talk about that, just how important that is in the community. Coach Chancellor comes in, has got a new way of doing things, and I think a few guys found out fast, didn't they?
It took them, like I said, it took them a while, but they bought into Coach Chancellor, and they appreciate him. They think Coach Chancellor is like their second dad. They really appreciate what he's doing.
Well, and the community certainly got behind Edna, and we're going to be behind you tonight, and we appreciate you coming on with us.
Yes, sir. Go Cowboys.
Thanks, sir.
football fans from Cameron High School and Edna High School to the Dairy Center in the South Fairbanks School District. This football playoff round this evening determines who goes next weekend to the Division I Texas 3A High School Football Championship game. The Yeoman of Cameron High School comes from UIL District 10 3A and Edna High School from UIL District 14 3A. Tonight's visiting team is the Cameron Youth. Cowboys from Edna, the home team. Superintendent of schools for the Cameron School District is Colin Clark. The superintendent for the Edna School District is Robert O'Connor. The athletic director for the Cameron School District is Rick Rhodes, and the athletic director for the Edna School District is Julie Cantor. This game will be played according to the rules and regulations of the University Interscholastic League, the UIL. The players of both teams have worked and sacrificed in preparation for this game. We ask spectators to consider the time and effort each of these teams, coaches, and athletes have put forth. Please do not cause them to doubt the value of athletics through any of the spectators' actions. Remember the students who will add the total enjoyment of this game, cheerleaders, the fans, the drill teams, and the students of these schools who support their teams. All play an important part in their team's success. There are a few rules stating officials ask spectators to abide by. Please do not stand near the rails or in the aisles. We ask that banners not be hung from the grandstands, and please do not use noisemakers in the grandstand. And at the conclusion of the game, spectators will not be allowed on the field. Please be reminded that tobacco products are forbidden on South Fairbanks School property. Here are the starting lineup for this evening's game. First, for the visiting team, the Cameron Yeomen. The ex-receiver is Corey Smith, number 18. The Z receiver is Vincent Vargas, number 25. The A receiver, Aaron Sims, number 14. The Y receiver, Jordan Wells, number 1. Playing right tackle is Eric Sanchez, number 55. Playing right guard is Pablo Rodriguez, number 74. The center is number 62, Jason Anastades. Playing left guard is Thomas Solomon, number 70. Playing left tackle, Cody Eichenhart, number 75. And the quarterback is Reed Nicholson, number 7. The running back is Trayon Smith, number 24. The kicker for Cameron, number 55, Eric Sanchez. The District starting lineup. 5 technique is Jesse Valdez, number 78. The nose guard is DeAndre Adams, number 60. The 4 technique is Eddie Luna, number 50. The linebackers are Titus Lewis, number 22. Alex Guevara, number 52. Ryan Cullen, number 42. And Darrell Flores, number 16. Playing defensive right cornerback is John Washington, number 5. The left cornerback is Jaylon Bryant, number 2. The safety is Johnny Alexander, number 35. The quarterback, number 10, Jacob Smithman. And the punter is Trey Lewis, number 11. And now the starting lineup for the home team, the Edna Cowboys. Fullback number 7, Marquise Broussard. Tailback number 4, Deontay Jones. Flanker number 11, Cade Orsack. Wide receiver number 6, Marquise Bates. Tight end number 33, Logan O'Connor. Playing tight tackle number 78, Wyatt Newman. Playing tight guard number 76, Dylan Callis. The center number 52, Tyler Buchalak. Playing split guard number 62, Sergio Vega. Playing split tackle number 67, Hayes Johnson. Here's the defensive starting lineup for Cowboys. The defensive end number 7, Steve Broussard. Tackle number 76, Dylan Callis. Tackle number 67, A. Johnson. Playing defensive end, number 82, Andrew Mathis. Linebacker, number 20, Alvin Robinson. Number 21, Dalen Payne. Number 33, Logan Connor. Number 34, Dylan Littleton. Defensive cornerback is number 4, Deontay Jones. The quarterback, number 12, Isaac Shelton. The safety, number 3, Tyler Ramsey. And the cornerback, number 32, Jordan Norman. And now introducing the cheerleaders for the season's game. First, from the Cameron Yeoman. Senior, Bailey Tucker, the cheerleader captain. Senior, Haley Polson. Senior, Taylor Mathis. Senior, Caitlin Kimbrell. Senior, Victoria Trevino. Junior, Riley McLaren. Junior, Carissa Gruhowski. Sophomore and an All-American cheerleader, Audrey Hatton. Sophomore and an All-American nominee, Susie Cardona. Sophomore, Haley Carter. Sophomore, Hannah Huck. Sophomore, Deanna Schaefer. And now, the cheerleaders from the Edna Cowboys. Kaylin Gruzeski. Raylan Woods. Emily Gonzalez. Cameron Johnson. Casey Knighty. Olea Thompson. Dolly Ortiz. Marshay Blake. Lauren Kalin. Megan Calloway. Katie Ellis. Haley Evans. The cheerleader sponsor is Marissa Hernandez. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for a moment of silence. We ask that you take a moment to consider in your own way the safety of the players and other participants in this contest, the sportsmanship that will be displayed, and the hope that all return home safely. Please join us in this moment of silence. Thank you. Please remain standing for the playing of the school songs. First, the school song from Cameron Yoke, followed by the school song from Edna High School.
Hey fans, I'm Bert Brocker, head coach and owner of TexanLive.com. We're coming to you live here tonight from the Berry Center. And what a good football game we have here tonight, Gerald. We have the Camera Yeomen coming in here, ranked number 1 in the region, and I think number 7 in the state. And the Edna Cowboys, you know, we had an opportunity to talk with the coach before the game here. And Coach Chancellor, he's a rookie coach at Edna. And it took them 5 games for the Cowboys to buy into his system and to buy into his way of coaching. He brought his son, who's a sophomore, and the starting quarterback. And they also have another family member and another starter on this team. And they've got a running back that has absolutely done a phenomenal job this year of understanding the offense, building it in. And the Cowboys, as we say, when you get in the playoffs, it's one and done. And as you know, they have not been done. They beat Goliad, and last week they knocked off Hallettsville. So they come into this game with a lot of emotion. And to talk on the emotion side, the whole world pretty much knows what transpired in Edna, Texas on November 25th. There was a tragedy there. One of their starting defensive players, number 50, Noah Ortiz, actually tried to go back in and save his 2 younger brothers and 2 younger sisters, and all 5 of them died in a tragic accident. And, you know, I can't even imagine how the family feels here. And you know, it's just one of those deals that the good thing is everybody I've talked to said that they've bought into the small town and into Edna backing as a community, as a school, the Cowboys football team. And it's given them a way to deal with grief and given them a way to deal with this whole scenario in a different way. And it's clearly proven that small town USA is still a great place to live.
Listen, there is no doubt. And, you know, I hear you talking about small town, but any town. That's the one thing that I've always loved about football. And I can say that about football, infantry, when, you know, you're bonding together. Anytime you're doing something and you get a chance to have the whole city unite behind something, of course, it's a tragic event, and everybody knows that, but we try to pick up the pieces and put everything in perspectives, but just to have the community. And it doesn't have to be your local community either, because we're going to talk about what we've been able to do here in Houston in providing that family and community with some assistance, because we all fall upon hard times. And that's the one thing that I do love about football, is that it gives an opportunity for everybody to get involved for the common good, and it brings out the best. And I'm going to say that again. That's the one thing I love about our sport. It brings about the best, you know, in humanity, and we all are here together. And when we see a brother or sister or a family that needs to be hugged and definitely united, you know, we come to that aid, and anything that we can provide, you know, is just a small, just a token of what they lost. And I
want to jump in there, because Texan Live this year had its first opportunity to be involved with Fox Sports Southwest and the UIL, and we've been calling games here in the Houston Metroplex. And we had Pearland, Dickinson, Cyrants, Cypress, Pearland, Dawson, Manville, Katy Tigers. We've had some big 6A and 5A football. And this game here, when it came on the map and I got complete understanding of what transpired down there in Edna, my family's from there. I lost my dad when I was 11 years old right there in front of the courthouse. A train hit the side of his pickup and killed him instantly. So not only do I still have the Gabrish on my mom's side, family lives there, but this really hit home in a bunch of different ways. So what I did is naturally you work with Jim McAvell from Gallery Furniture, and Gallery's part of, you know, what we do already in our streaming of high school sports. But I reached out to you reached out to you know, Jim, and it was such a great, immediately, Bert, come talk with us.
Exactly.
And so we went over there, we met with Mac. Immediately he said, you know, I'm going to give $5,000 worth of furniture to this family. And you know, and that's the kind of sponsors we have. You know, Gallery does so many things in our Houston market. And, you know, for them to see Edna, Texas, I don't know, you know, where they'll see her, whether they won't, but Gallery stepped up. And then I made a call to Mike Cavender from Cavender Boot Center, and he immediately called me back and left a message, I'm in. So they gave $5,000 worth of merchandise, and they just opened a brand new location and built a brand new store. Matter of fact, they had their grand open today there in Victoria. And then the Texan 2 dealerships that I run, Buick, GMC, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram, we are giving $5,000 cash to this family. Plus Texan Live, the company that I own, is actually streaming it. All my employees, everything we're doing. We donated 100% of everything we do, along with $1,000, and we're going to keep this thing open. This thing's going to continue all week. I spend a lot of money with CBS Radio, John Lopez, Ted Johnson, and they're actually going to promote this thing through next Wednesday, and then there'll be a secondary check from us. So anybody hearing this can, on the site, as you probably saw when you went in there on TexanLive.com, there's a place to give back there. And if you haven't been to that site, you know, there's a billion articles of just how sincere all this was. So once again, with 12:30 to go, you know, I'm ready to get to football because that's what we do.
That's what we do best.
And we got a good one here tonight.
Oh, it's going to be a great one. It really is. Like you said, let me tell you a little bit about the Edmond team, and you said a little bit about Cameron Yo and how they were ranked. This team is ranked number 20th in the state in 3A. Got a wonderful quarterback. I think you mentioned his name, but the odd thing is about it is that how about having your brother being the offensive coordinator, and you know, a great family. Their dad is now the superintendent, and he moved to the area last year. Brought his 3 sons with him. 2 of the sons are still on the team now, and like I say, the last son is the offensive coordinator. So a very unique situation. You want to talk about being about family. I don't know if you can get any more family than that when you're talking about football in a small town and community, and if you get 3 or 4 siblings on the same team, and you know, we know the story which you just said. So it's just going to be a fun night, and you know, it's going to be. They got their task ahead of them. Now they got to go play the game.
Yes.
And you know, they always say that's the hardest part, but for this team, I think it's going to be the easiest part because they're just going to have a lot of memories, and they're going to lay it on the line tonight.
And they've done that the last 3 weeks to get to this game. They've knocked off some really top-notch teams in Hallettsville, in Goliad, and you know, they've done a great job to end up here tonight. But this Cameron Yo team, and I want to go over some of their stats. Their starting quarterback's 160 of 279 with 2,600 yards, averaging 16.2 yards completion. He's got 33 touchdowns on only 3 picks. So this is a high-powered offense that I don't know Edna has seen this good a team coming in here. And then they have, not only has this quarterback done what he's done, but they've got a running back on 266 carries, Mr. Smith, with 1,947 yards, averaging 7.3, and he brings a punch. So this Cameron Yo team coming in here tonight has a lot of weapons that, you know. And Gerald, would you give us the breakdown of the scores of how these teams got here?
Yes. Listen, let's talk about it a little bit. I'm going to go through each team and take them all the way from by-district up to the semifinals. Let's start with Cameron Yo. Cameron Yo in by-district played Glen Rhodes, and they were able to beat Glen Rhodes 41-21. The next week in the area district playoffs, they played Teague, Texas, and there was Cameron Yo 42, Teague 31. Close game there. Both of those games are, you know, probably are very admirable. A lot of scoring going on. In the regionals, Cameron Yo played East Chambers. The score there was Cameron Yo 54, East Chambers 21. In the quarterfinals last week, they got a chance to play Rockdale, and the score there was Cameron Yo 44, Rockdale 25. So that puts them into the semifinals tonight against Edna. And let me tell you, that's a lot of scoring. They're averaging, at least 40 points every week. So, they're high-powered and got an offense that can go up and down the field. Now let's talk a little bit about the Cowboys there from Edna. Edna, in the first week there in by district, they played Randolph. The score there was Edna 38, Randolph 22. The second week in the area playoffs, they played Goliad. They beat Goliad 21-14. A one-score game there, good game. In the regional finals there, they played Ingram Moore. And Edna.
Hey, and here comes the Cowboys.
Oh, okay.
Here they come in right here.
As
So
we talk about them.
yes, sir.
28 Hallisville last week, 28-21, and today they will face the Yeoman from Cameron Yo. So they're taking the field. The crowd goes kind of crazy, and what a great support in the stands there from Edna. I mean, I know there's a school of about 500 or so, and I'm going to tell you they are very well represented here in the Berry Center and Cypress Fairbanks tonight.
Yes, sir, Gerald. And we look down here, this Edna offense, like I said earlier in the year, O'Connor's 58 of 126 for right at 1,000 yards. And their workhorse, no doubt about it, is Marcus Bassard. He has 2,495 yards. And looking at this, he is, in my opinion, the Edna offense. And if this Edna offense is going to keep this high power off of the field, he's going to need to make sure that he continues to do what he's done all season long and average that 8 yards a carry. And that will keep the high-powered offense of Cameron Yo off the field and give Edna a legitimate chance. So a lot of emotion here tonight, no doubt about that. And it'll be interesting. This isn't the first game. This is the fourth game. So this Edna Cowboy team has definitely settled down. And without doubt, they're going to come into this game tonight fired up and do everything within their power to beat this team. They're not coming in here thinking they're underdogs.
Oh, of course not.
They're coming in here.
They're here.
They're the big boy in this game as far as their mind's concerned.
That's exactly right. And that's the thing I love about football is, hey, you can come in and your record is what it is, but guess what? I'm in the same game that you're in. So
and here come the Yeoman right here as we speak right now.
That's the one thing that Coach did mention, that the Yeomans do possess a lot of speed, a lot of athleticism. So, he says our defense has to play good, but he said, what's great about Coach said? I think our kids are up for the task. So, it's going to be a contest, and they're going to be ready for the contest this evening. We hadn't talked about, let's talk a little bit about the weather this evening. Could it not be a more perfect evening for high school footballs? It's cool. You're talking about maybe 58 or something, or 60, but it's so cool. No wind, perfect day, no rain. I mean, it is just football weather. And as we get, close to our holiday season, Christmas a couple of weeks away, this is just icing on the cake. So this is a treat, and we want to make sure all of you kind of sit back and enjoy, what's going to just be a truly remarkable game that we're going to have for you this evening.
The last late sponsor I want to throw in there, because Texan Live actually donated all the money that it raised back to the family. So right, Gerald. The captains are going out here, and Edna's walking their entire team halfway out here. And then their 4 captains are walking out here to the center.
I love that part. I always have hand to hand. What better way for an athlete to make sure we're going into a nice battle today.
Got Logan O'Connor out there. DeQuante Jones for the Cowboys. Number 7, Marcus Broussard. And number 76, Dylan Callis for the Yeomen.
All right, for the Yeomen, the captain's going to be number 42, Rusty Conrad, is a wide receiver. Number 5, John Washington, also a wide receiver. Number 20 is going to be Jeremy Glazer, wide receiver DB. And the last captain is going to be number 60, offensive lineman DeAndre Adams. And look like the Yeomen are going to be receiving the first half kickoff. Everybody's getting excited to get this one underway. Well anticipated. Semifinals, 3A District 1A. So we're going to love that. Berkeley. Looks like it's going to be number 14, Aaron Sims, one of the wide receivers going back deep for the Yeomen, and also number 18. And number 18 is going to be
Alex Aquilion.
Yes, sir, another wide receiver. So, you know, we talked about, you know, the speed and athleticism. So, you know, interesting to say that we've seen a lot of pooch kicks, a lot of, you know, squib kicks. So, let's see what the Cowboys are going to do on the opening kickoff, where they keep it all the way deep, or we just kind of scrib it and make sure that we get the ball fielded.
All right, we're underway here, Gerald. Going to be fielded right there around the 22. They're going to fake the reverse. No, they're going to do the reverse right there. Got a little seam right here. Got a block on the outside, and he's going to go out of bounds. He's going to run it all the way back to about the 45-yard line. So, little trickery right there off the bat for the Yeomen, and their first possession will take over, and the ball's going to be placed down right around the 42-yard line of the Cowboys. So that's where the Yeomen start their first possession here.
All right, razzle-dazzle to start the game for the Yeomen. Like you're saying, well, we may have some laundry down. The officials have gotten together. I don't see any.
Yes, there is. There's going to be holding back here. Looks like that flag's going to be all the way back at the Yeomen. Looks like about the 32-yard line. So if that's the case, then their first possession will not take over at the 42 of the Cowboys. It'll actually be at the 22 of the Yeomen. So as we say in football, that's going to be about a 35, 40-yard difference in starting field position.
Yes, always unfortunate. You know, a lot of times those plays are always very well designed, but it's hard to execute sometimes without holding your man and getting a flag. But here we go with the first play for the Yeomen. The Cowboys come to the defensive line of scrimmage.
Number 7, Nickerson in the shotgun here. Takes a snap, going to be a quick throw out here to number 1. Going to break a tackle right there, and he's going to pick up about 2.5, maybe 3 yards on that play. Ball going to be placed down to 24, so actually give him 2-yard line. So that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 8 here.
Yeah, that's going to be number 32 from his cornerback position, going to be Jordan Norman to get him to get out of bounds.
Jordan Wells with the reception there. He's going to go trips to the right, 1 to the left. Nickerson in the gun here. Takes a snap, hands off to number 24 right there, breaking tackles, still on his feet, and he's going to pick up a 1st down right there. That's going to be Trayon Smith on the run there.
Yes, number 20, Alvin Robertson is in on the stop for the Cowboys. And it looked like that's going to be another 1st down.
Nickerson in the gun here by himself. Got trips to right, 2 to the left. Empty backfield, takes a snap. Quick throw out here. Man open there. That's number 14. Breaks a tackle, and he's going to be marked out right there around the 49-yard line. So that's going to be another 1st down, and that was number 14, Aaron Sims on the reception out here.
Looked like the Yeoman trying to go quick in and out of the huddle.
Well, we've seen a lot of that this year.
Yes, we
Gerald.
really have. I think that's, by design.
Smith in the backfield here with Nickerson. Little high snap, but he pulls it down. Going to hand it off right there, straight up the middle. He's going to pick up about 6 yards on that, bring up a 2nd down and 4. Ball going to be placed down there on the 45-yard line.
All right, strong side defensive end Andrew Mathis, number 82, is in on the stop for the Cowboys.
Defensive lineman number 82, Andrew Mathis.
Little high snap there, but Nickerson brings it down. Got a man wide open out here. Going to break a couple tackles right there and going to go out around the 32-yard line. That was number 18, Smith on the reception out there.
Yes, once again, the right cornerback, number 32, Jordan Norman. And so far, it looks like a lot of plays have been over to the left side of their formation.
Well, they got one-on-one out here, Gerald. They got a little bit of help here. Nickerson takes the snap, hands off right there to number 24, straight up the middle. He's going to gain about 8 yards. That was Smith on the carry again.
Trayon Smith takes the handoff on 24.
Yeah, they are really trying to ground and pound the ball. Looks like keep everything off balance. Run, pass, run, pass.
Nickerson and Smith here in the backfield. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Looks like Cowboys think about blitzing. They do come. Get a lot of pressure on him. Man, break through there. And number 14 going to be a nice pass by Nickerson there to Sims. And, wow, they had a lot of pressure on him but did not get there in time, the Cowboys. So that's going to be a touchdown for the Yeoman.
Yes, what a fabulous job by the quarterback there. I mean, he saw the blitz coming from the right side. They came with the safety blitz. You've got no safety in the middle of the field, one-on-one outside. And he just threw a perfect ball, laid it up about a good 30 yards, let his receiver run right directly under it.
Kick is up. Kick is good. So Yeoman going to be 7, Cowboys nothing, 9:30 to go here in the first quarter. We'll go to break.
Hey, it's Bert.
And Jamie, and we'd like to thank you for a fantastic year.
Texan is one of the fastest growing dealerships in the nation. thanks to all of our great fans.
So, it's time to celebrate with our big finish sales event.
Ever 2014 has to go, and you won't find a better deal in Texas.
Get Motor Trend's back-to-back Truck of the Year, a new 4-door Ram for just $24,900 or $269 a month.
Or a new Dodge Charger for just $259 a month.
Texan Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram, located at Highway 59 in Will Clayton.
Or shop 24/7. TexanDrive.com. We treat you better.
Want to make sure, Gerald, we give a big announcement here.
To our crew out here. We got referee Rick Ford, umpire Derwin King, head linesman Danny Bowman, line judge Rodney Hamilton, and back judge Tim Sandridge. And they're up out of the Dallas-Fort Worth area, so this officiating crew is going to do a great job here tonight helping call this game and bringing this game to you. Here for the Cowboys, trying to look here who we have. Number 4 and number 7 for the Cowboys.
Yes, that's going to be Deontay Jones and Marquise Broussard back deep for the Cowboys.
Ball going to be fielded right there about the 20. That's where he'll take it. Going to break a tackle. Got a little bit outside seam. We're going to return the ball out there to about the 28-yard line. So good job there. A little confusion, but a nice job of fielding the ball. And that's where the Cowboys will take over their first possession here.
Well, the one thing that the Yeoman was able to do is take the opening drive, take it the length of the field, even though, you know, they were backed up off the opening kickoff about 35, 40 yards to go down and get a touchdown. The Cowboys are going to be looking to do the same thing with their first possession in the first quarter here.
Takes a snap there. Logan keeps the ball right there, and he's going to pick up about 6 yards right there. And I'm going to have to apologize. It's Landon O'Connor. Logan O'Connor is also on the field, but Landon O'Connor is the starting quarterback, 6'2", 180. Had a really solid year, and he is a sophomore. And he has Marquez Broussard in the backfield here with him. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Second down, and we'll call it a long 3 here. Hands the ball off to Broussard, a little confusion, trying to break tackles here. Good stiff arm right there, lowers the boom, and he's going to be real close to a first down there, Gerald.
What a great run by that young man. He was clear to dead to be, dropped for a loss of about 5 there. Like you said, used his left stiff arm to get around the right end and put his head down and gain at least a couple of yards. Well, actually, he got the first down there,
yes,
so
he
they're
did.
going to move
And
the sticks.
Not only did he use a nice stiff arm, but he
Yes,
ran north and south there at the end.
There wasn't a lot of dancing going on by that sideline, that's for sure.
Broussard up under center here, takes the snap, hands off straight up the field right there. Broussard breaking tackles. He's still on his feet. He's going to make it all the way down to the 45-yard line, and what a nice job right there running downhill. This isn't the offense. This is what we talked about, Gerald.
Right.
You know, they know they're going to have to put points on the board, and they're definitely going to have to run the ball to keep that clock ticking because they don't want to get into just a pure shootout here tonight. And nice first possession here by the Cowboys. O'Connor takes the snap, hands off right there, Broussard again. He's only going to get about 1 right there, so nice job by the Yeoman there on defense.
Yeah, that's going to be the nose guard, DeAndre Adams, also the captain, one of the co-captains of their team, number 60, in on that stop for a short gain of about 1 yard. You know, you talked about that. Looks like to me both offenses are very similar in what they kind of do. They're going to run that read option. They like to run the football.
Yes, they do. O'Connor takes the snap here. Broussard being patient there, breaks back. And boy, what a big tackle there by number 60.
Yeah, I guess that's the reason why he's one of the captains of his team there. What a sensational tackle. He got a chance to wrap up and bring him down. And Broussard there is just a really, really strong back. So one-on-one, he's going to be tough to bring down. And that time, Adams was able to do that for no gain.
And
so
he had no backside help there.
No backside, just one-on-one.
He very easily could have been running for a long ways. Here we go. O'Connor takes the snap. Going to be a draw to Broussard straight up the middle there. And he's only going to gain about 1 yard. So first coaching decision here. He's going to bring up a 4th down and about 7 yards. So Looks like the Cowboys have made the decision. They've sent their punter in here.
Yeah, once again, sensational nose tackle there, DeAndre Adams. I mean, he is flying up and down. He is fighting off that block from the center guard position and getting up the field to make havoc in the backfield of the Cowboys. And like you're saying, I think they have elected to punt the ball.
Good snap here. Gets the punt off. Going to be a good punt. Going to land about. Wow. Picked it up right there. And going to be tackled immediately by a host of Cowboys. So Yeoman going to take over their second possession here. Ball going to be placed down right around the 11-yard line. We'll go to break.
The best high school football teams in Texas collide inside AT&T Stadium, all vying to be crowned champions. Get your tickets now for the UIL State Championships. Be a part of this Texas tradition. Log on to Ticketmaster.com. Friday high school football isn't over till you watch High School Scoreboard live. Final scores, big plays, plus the TQ Big Game of the Week.
Be a part of the most watched high school football show in Texas.
Friday nights on Fox Sports Southwest.
All right, I'm Bert Brocker. We're back here live.
Takes the snap there. Going to be a reverse to number 14 right there. Got a blockers out in front. Going to gain about. Ball's on the ground. Looks like the Cowboys are saying they have it, and they do. That's the first big turnover of the ball game, Gerald.
It really is. And listen, let me tell you who made that play. Over there for Edna, the left cornerback is going to be number 4, Deontay Jones. Deontay Jones kept his leverage out on the outside of that receiver. He forced that running back on a reverse to get up in upfield. And, of course, he got stripped and they got the ball. So great job from his left cornerback position to give the Cowboys 1st and 10 from their own from the Yeoman 26-yard line.
O'Connor here in the pistol. Broussard behind him, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Takes a snap, has a blitz coming here, gets the ball up, throws it up. That ball's going to be caught.
Oh,
touchdown, Cowboys.
Sensational.
Deontay Jones there with that catch, but more importantly, did a really nice job of waiting on that ball, picking the ball up, and then putting himself in a position where he was the only one that could catch it. And what a nice job he did right there.
Yeah, I'm going to give a little bit of credit to that quarterback there. Landon O'Connor, he had the blitz coming, waited till the last second to give his opportunity for the receiver to get downfield and get open.
Low snap, but he got it down. Kick is up. Kick is good. Cowboys 7, Yeoman 7, 5:34 to go in the first. We'll go to break.
At Cavender's, we don't just wear the West, we live it.
I live in comfortable boots.
For big loops, big money.
The smell of leather.
Taking the back roads.
In an old pickup truck.
Getting on a bull.
Eating one.
I live for family.
I love men with good manners.
I love women with bad attitudes.
I live for the West.
Cavender's. Don't just wear it, live it.
For the best night's sleep of your life, come out to Gallery Furniture right now and experience the brand new Macapedic mattress only at Gallery Furniture. 33 years in the making, the world's finest material for the world's best night's sleep. Gallery Furniture introduces the Macapedic mattress. You gotta see it, you gotta lie down on it, you gotta see it to believe it. The Macapedic mattress, 33 years in the making a great night's sleep every night for you. Come out to Gallery Furniture exclusively. The Macapedic mattress saves you money today.
Well, Gerald, I'm Bert Brocker, and everybody knows I grew up down in the, I went to industrial, born in Porto Vaca, grew up in Palacios. My father was killed in a tragic accident in 1977 there in front of the courthouse, and my mom remarried, so we went to high school up in Iowa. And, as I've said, at the beginning of this, a lot of connections. Judy Gabrish was my mom, so a lot of connections down there in this area. And, of course, my co-host over here to the right is Gerald McNeil. And we'll get back to that in a minute. Here we go again, another fake reverse. They don't do it, but he did a nice job of breaking a tackle right there. But here we go. He's still breaking tackles, still on his feet. A lot of pursuit right here. Nice job by the Cowboys of staying home. Great job right there.
Yes, I'm getting that guy's number. That's going to be number 10. And listen, number 10 there, Holton Newborn, let's give him some credit. He was extremely patient. You know, he waited out. He turned that ball once again in. He won't get credit for that tackle, but had he got on the outside, he would still be running right now. So great job from the coverage team there.
Takes a snap here, got a man out there open. That ball is going to be, I think, broke up. So they're going to call that ball incomplete. But, man, what a quick release quarterback has there for the Yeoman. He really, really snapped that ball out there. And that's number 7, Nickerson. I mean, he did a nice job. This kid's got a big arm. And, you know, we've been watching 6 and 5A ball, Gerald. But, man, he gets the ball off quick.
Yes, it does. Looks like that was number 34 coming on a linebacker blitz there. So it looks like the Cowboys defense is picked up and they're going to force the issue a little bit.
Nicholson here in the shotgun, takes a snap, hands off to Smith right there, breaking tackles, and he's going to be real close to a first down. Let's see where they mark him down at. They're going to say first down, so it's going to be a first down.
Yeah, well, just good design there. One of those quarterback reads there, so you're going to have that, you know, inside, what we call give play, and it's just like a read option. Went for a gain of about 9 yards, giving them a first down around the 43-yard line.
Nickerson in the gun here, trips to the right. Smith in the backfield with him. Hands off to Smith right there. Big hole up the middle. Going to pick up about 30 yards on that play. Ball going to be placed down at the 30-yard line, but, man, Gerald, I know you could still run through that hole.
Boy, that was a big hole.
That was a big hole there. What a great job by this Yeoman offensive line of sealing that inside position there.
Yeah, that was number 70, Jorge Solis, number 70 from his left guard position with that kick-out block to kind of free him for a large gain.
Nixon takes a snap here, quick throw out here. That ball is going to hop. That's going to be an incomplete pass. That was a low throw right there. That's really the first bad throw I've seen him make today.
Yes, as a matter of fact, you know, they're doing a pretty good job of mixing up the run and pass, trying to keep the Cowboy defense kind of honest. And that time, one just kind of got away from him real quick.
Looks like another running back checked in the field here, number 5. Going to hand it off right there to him. Good pursuit. Wow, what a big hit right there. That was number 14, I believe, for the Cowboys.
Boy, he came from his left cornerback position, and you want to talk about supporting the run. That's one thing about, you know, the cornerback position don't get a lot of credit for. They're also able to tackle.
Actually, that was number 34, Gerald. Don't mean to talk you over there, but man, what a big hit by him. Going to bring up a third down, and we'll call it 9. Nickerson in the gun here. Smith in the backfield with him again. Takes a snap. Going to be a draw play straight up the middle right there. And wow, what a big hole. Going to pick up about 18 on that one. So nice job on the play calling there by the Yeoman. He's going to have a 1st and 10. Ball going to be placed down right there around the 14-yard line.
Yeah, once again, it looked like it might have caught them in a little bit of a blitz or a game on that left side there.
Nickerson and Smith here in the backfield, 2 to the right, 2 to the left for the Yeoman. Nickerson takes the snap, going to go deep for it all. Has a man there, but that's going to be out of the back of the end zone. So going to bring up a 2nd down and 10 from the 14.5.
Great job by number 4, Deontay Jones, on that left cornerback. He was in coverage there and had real tight coverage, which a little bit longer than he wanted to, and it's going to be out of the back of the end zone, bringing up another 2nd and 10 there, about the 19.
All right, going through his progressions. Going to hand off right there to Smith. Going to be brought down after about a 8-yard gain, so it's going to bring up 3rd down and short here for the Yeomen. This offensive line, Gerald's doing a heck of a job. They're creating some big holes right here for their running back, Smith.
Yeah, I think the offensive coordinator and the coaching staff is helping a lot by mixing up that running and passing, being able to keep the Cowboys off tilt.
3rd and 2 here. Direct snap to Smith. He's hit hard, and I don't know that he got a first down there, Gerald. They're going to have to look at this one. Let's see what it is. It's going to be close. Looks like they're going to call for a measurement here, so we'll go to break.
Cerna is a local family-owned business located right on Willow Lake.
Gerald, there was actually a player down on the field there, but
well, it looks like it's going to be number 24.
That's Smith.
Travion Smith, which is the, starting.
Their workhorse.
Their workhorse. He is, walking off on his own accord. It is a slight limp. We will keep our eye on that because I guarantee you everybody there on the Yeoman side is definitely, into that. And it might just be cramps the way he's walking also. I kind of know that look a little bit, and he might be just cramping up a little bit to begin the first quarter.
And Gerald, we wanted to talk about that earlier. I mean, you not only was a high school legend, but then you went on to Baylor and was a legend there, and they did get the first down. So, and then played for the Oilers, Cleveland Browns, a couple times in the Pro Bowl. And now you're an ambassador for the Houston Texans, and of course, you work for Mac and Gallery Furniture, doing a lot with them, and then naturally call games here with me for Texan Live. So here we go back again, Nickerson, and I'm going to check in and see who this number 5 is. That's John Washington. So he checks in the backfield here for Smith. Trips to the right, one to the left, takes a snap. Going to be a read option right there. He's going to go straight ahead right there, and he's going to be stopped short. Looks like he's going to be tackled around just outside of the 1-yard line. So this clock's going to keep ticking. 1:51 to go here in this first quarter, and the Cowboys and Yeoman are not up here. But as you can tell, Yeoman here on a real impressive drive, working the ball down the field here. Going to have a 2nd down and go. Ball going to be placed just outside of the 1-yard line. Nickerson going through his progressions here. Takes a snap, going to be a quarterback draw, and he's going to get into the end zone. So that is going to put the Yeoman up 13-7 with 1:20 to go. PA tip to cover. And Gerald, we talked about this kicking game. This Yeoman kicking game, they've been through 2 kickers this year. Not very good stats on the year. So in a game like this, points are important. So be real curious to keep an eye on that.
Yeah, points are a premium. So he was able to get the very first kick out. He was okay. So let's see what he does on the 2nd attempt.
That one's going to be blocked.
It's going to be blocked. We were just talking about that. How about that? But now listen, that one can't be a toes to the kicker. Actually, it was blocked by number 7 coming from his left cornerback position.
We'll go to break.
Hey fans, head coach Bert Brocker with TexanLive.com. That's right, we are the new home to high school sports. Not only will we do regular season, but we'll also be doing playoffs. You can catch it all 24/7, TexanLive.com.
Well, listen, welcome back to Cypress Fairbanks and the Berry Center here in Cypress, Texas. And we got a ball game. We knew it was going to be and actually I was expecting that we could probably get up, both the offensive here, they love to run the ball. Both coaches are going to control the clock, try to. So it's not ironic that, we've got 3 touchdowns scored here in the first quarter. So maybe some of the defenses will settle down as the game goes on, but this is going to be a testament. And we were talking about the kicking game, and just as you spoke about the kicking game, it's, it kind of took effect, and they missed the extra point and straight from the second.
All right, here we go. We got Jones and Broussard back here for the Cowboys to return this one. And the first kick was a short kick, so be curious to see how this Cowboys line it up. Ball being placed down right here on the 40.
Well, they wanted to line up to make sure they weren't going to onside
Yeah.
before they broke back into their positions. Very disciplined, smart football.
Yes, it was. Here we go. Kick's on the way. Going to be fielded right there at the 20. Got blockers out in front. Going north and south there, still on his feet. He's going to return that ball all the way back to about the 38-yard line, and that was number 4, Deontay Jones, on the return there. So nice job by him of waiting on his blockers, being patient. Ball's going to be placed down at the 37-yard line. So that's where the Cowboys will take over this possession here with 1:10 to go here in the first quarter.
All right, the Cowboys have broken the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they do. Connor takes the snap here, hands off to Broussard, breaks a couple of tackles, still on his feet. Going to get about 3 on that one. Ball going to be placed down right around the 40-yard line, so going to bring up a 2nd down and 7 for the Cowboys.
Yeah, looks like that's going to be number 16, Darryl Flores, in on the stop, coming in from his bandit linebacker position.
All right, again, O'Connor under center here, pitches it right there. Got a couple blockers in front, cuts back. On his feet, he may go, Gerald. 40, 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Cowboys. So we got a tie. We got a tie ball game, Gerald. Tie ball game with 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, these two young men I've seen run tremendously throughout the year. And that's going to be the other tailback there, Deontay Jones. And listen, let me tell you, they talk about one tailback and fullback. They both do a fantastic job of breaking tackles, keeping their feet in balance. And that was just a sensational run. And, boy, do we have a ball game here tonight.
And we'll go to break after this PAT. But as I said, points are very, very valuable. Good kick. Kick is good. So the Cowboys just went ahead of 14-13. We'll go to break.
The body is incredibly powerful. It's nimble and fluid. But sometimes we push it too far. That's when you need the strength of Memorial Hermann and our body of affiliated orthopedic specialists. With our Iron Man Sports Medicine Institute, they not only get your body back to where it was, they get it to go further. It's what makes us more than just hospitals. We are a body of experts. Memorial Hermann, advancing health.
Listen, welcome back to TexasLive.com. Listen, thank you for a sensational year for all you viewers out there. We get a chance to look back and see how many hits, and it is truly amazing that, the interest that we get around the state of Texas. So we sure appreciate all of your support, and hopefully you enjoy all the games. And this is going to be another interesting one tonight, Bert, because this was going to come down to the last second, I do believe.
Well, and here's the other thing, Gerald. More importantly, these games are archived. So, families that didn't get an opportunity to even see it tonight can go back and watch these games. And we've been calling games all throughout the playoffs, all throughout the year. We have 12 schools that we do throughout the year, and then, of course, we've done all kind of games during the playoffs. So after tonight's over, you're still going to be able to go back here and watch this game. And so far, it's been a classic already at Cowboys 14, Yeoman 13 with 20 seconds to go here. Kick there straight up the middle, a little bit of a squib. Number 16 there on the return for the Yeoman. And that is Darryl Flores there on the return.
Outstanding
Joe
job.
Flores.
Outstanding job there by the coverage team. Number 11, Cade Orset, was in from his wide receiver position there to stop him around the 34-yard line. And you know, another interesting point, turnovers, we haven't seen any yet, okay? But just put that down in our memory bank here that it's going to be key. The first one that gets a sensational, like you say, turnover, fumble, something like that can really, really kind of spark their offense to go in and punch it in.
Could be the last play of the quarter here, Joe, with 14 seconds to go. Nickerson takes the snap there, hands off. Going to pick up about a yard on that. So that was big number 30 there. That's a new guy checking in. That is C.J. Kennedy for the running back, and he's going to gain a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9 when we start the second quarter. We'll go to break.
We start here.
All right, Gerald, here we are back.
Going to bring a 2nd down and a long 9. Nickerson in the gun here. Takes the snap, handoff straight up the middle there. And that looks like Smith back there. So Smith is back in the ball game. He's only going to gain about 2 on that play. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 7. Ball's going to be placed down right there around the 37-yard line for the Yeomen, though. I know they got to be happy
to see him back. There's no doubt about that. The playoffs, you want to be stay injury-free.
Nickerson and Smith here in the backfield. Trips to the left. See if the Cowboys can actually get a stop here. And nope, he's going to pick up a 1st down there, Gerald. First man had an opportunity to get him off the field there, and just didn't make a tackle there. So Yeoman going to pick up a 1st down there. Ball going to be placed down right there at the 45-yard line. Nice pass by Nickerson there.
Yeah, just a quick hitch. Make the first guy miss is always the key from a receiver. And number 20, Alvin Robertson, finally got him down on the 2nd wave.
The ball is thrown to 14. Nickerson's going to take this snap a little high. Ball's on the ground. Cowboys got it. He's going to go the distance. 20, 15, 10, 5. And guess what, Gerald? Touchdown, Cowboys.
Man,
wow.
Just as we talk about it, like I said, turnovers are going to be the key because it was kind of ironic. It's been a very clean game thus far. Both offenses going up and down the field, driving at the length of the field, getting touchdowns, not field goals. And, you just have to know that any type of turnover, especially one that will go the distance, can be very, very important. So just a great job by that young man being, assertive and seeing that turnover.
And
no doubt about it.
We're in 3A football, so Marquise Broussard's going both ways here. He is the star running back. Kick is up. Kick is good. And we'll talk more about that when we come back here after break, Gerald.
The best high school football teams in Texas collide inside AT&T Stadium, all vying to be crowned champions. Get your tickets now for the UIL State Championships. Be a part of this Texas tradition. Log on to Ticketmaster.com. Friday high school football isn't over till you watch High School Scoreboard live. Final scores, big plays, plus the DQ Big Game of the Week.
Be a part of the most watched high school football show in Texas.
Friday nights on Fox Sports Southwest.
All right, well, listen, welcome back to TexanLive.com. And listen, let's talk a little bit about, we got a chance, I got a chance to talk to Coach Huey Chancellor, the head coach of the Edna Cowboys, and, he did mention to me that Marquise Broussard has just been a joy. He's come a long way, and, he said he's the real deal. And anytime, Coach say he's the real deal, he plays offense as well as defense. And, Bert, you kind of can remember that. Back in our day, we used to play offense and defense, and you don't see a lot of that now. So they do spot him in sometimes.
Gerald, I kicked off. I returned kicks, and
I know.
I didn't return punts.
I never came off the field, so, it's kind of funny that now they do try to keep people fresh and making sure that is an opportunity to get more people on the field. But one thing's for sure, you want to have your best players out there at all times. And he was very, very, very assertive there in making sure that he picked up that ball and took it the rest of the distance for a touchdown.
Smith here, back here to return this kick for the Yeomen. Cowboys ahead 21-13 here. 10:48 to go in the second quarter. Here's the kick. Ball's going to be fielded right there. Going to be another fake reverse. 14 keeps the ball out there, trying to get that outside lane, and he got it.
He hit that.
He very easily. He's going to go the distance, Gerald. He is gone, and I see no laundry on the field. So the Yeomen right there are going to score a touchdown in less than 15 seconds. So once again, fake reverse, kept the ball, and that's going to make it Cowboys 21, Yeomen 19. Be curious to see what the Yeomen do here. Do they go for two, or do they go ahead and try a PAT?
We talk about it each and every week. Look like they're going to line up and go for two. We talk about it each and every week. We see so much of the pooch kick. Well, that's a reason why we see some of the pooch. Those dangerous men back there deep can be very awesome.
We're going to stay right here. It looks like the Cowboys are going to take a timeout, but we're going to stay right here and just talk a little bit about, because, I want to talk about TexanLive.com, the company that I own. We're very fortunate to be able to bring high school playoffs, high school sports throughout the year. And as we continue to grow, one of the things that clearly through everything that's happened with Edna, the Victoria community, the Victoria Advocate, Jackson County, the Edna Herald, Channel 25, KAVU. I cannot say enough about this TV station. They actually gave us time tonight, 3.5 hours, to bring this game to all of the people down there in the Victoria County, 13 surrounding counties, Edna, El Campo, and all the areas. And KAVU, Jeff and the team down there, thank you. And I just can't believe, how easy it was to deal with them and be able to bring this product to everybody down there in that local community. Nixon takes the snap, going to throw the ball right there, going to be caught, and that's going to tie the ball game up. That was number 14 for the Yeomen out there, Aaron Sims, and we're going to have a tie ball game.
Listen, what a sensational job by the quarterback there. That's just a great pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver because, he was in perfect position to make the play. He got his hand in on the play, and the receiver just made a sensational catch. So that's just a great job on both parts, to tie up the ball game. And like I said, we said earlier, all the points will be very, very valuable. So that was able to kind of tie us up at 21 apiece.
Well, without doubt, folks.
Oh, it's going to be exciting, Bert, all night.
We said it. Edna needed to keep their offense and Broussard running the ball on the field to keep it from being a track meet. And we have Broussard pick up a fumble, run it back for a touchdown. Okay, a kickoff, run back for a touchdown by, I believe it was number 14 for the Yeomen, and that would be Miss Sims, Aaron Sims. So, without doubt, it's a track meet.
It's a track meet. Oh, there's no doubt. And see, coaches see that, so I wouldn't be, surprised if that we start seeing some squib kicks and, pooch kicks again. I think we got a pooch kick the first time here from the Yeomen.
Well, I'm not sure it was a pooch kick. I think these kickers
on this team. Dante Jones here, back here, returning this kick right there.
You're right.
Going to be fielded right there around the 20. Number 7 right there, going straight north and south again. That was Marquise Broussard, and he's going to return that ball all the way out to the 37-yard line. So the Cowboys are going to take over 1st and 10 right there. And, send an offense that hadn't been out on the field in a while. So be curious to see how this offense responds to literally being over here on the sideline, because naturally they had a possession and then a defensive touchdown. So
well, they're well rested, that's for sure. So, they're charging to run a line of scrimmage. So here we go.
O'Connor up under center here, takes a snap, hands off Broussard. Man, somebody got to get a helmet on these defensive ends and defensive tackles of the Yeomen, because, man, they got big guys, and they are absolutely filling the box there, and only a gain of a yard on that play by Broussard.
Yeah, that's going to be number 52, Alex Ibrera, in on the stop. And, boy, like you're saying, he met him right there at the line of scrimmage to kind of stop him for a 1-yard gain.
O'Connor under center. Throws it out here. Got some blockers, cuts back up right there. Going to be real close to a first down right there. Ball's going to be placed down at the 46-yard line. So you're going to come up about a yard short. Tried to look down there. I believe that was number 4. Jones on the carry there for the Cowboys.
It looks like it's going to be the safety, Johnny Alexander, in to hit him first, but not after he got about 7 or 8 yards. So bring it up 3rd and short.
Well, Cowboys going to probably cost himself a touchdown right there, because that play right there.
He was already gone.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, he was already gone.
And I know after we talked with the head coach for the Cowboys, that kind of penalty right there is very, very frustrating. You got a 3rd down, less than a yard. Ball's going to be backed up now. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 6. And that changes the playbook, pretty dramatically. O'Connor under center here, takes a snap, almost falls down. Got a man open out here. Going to catch the ball. Wow, what a nice pitch and catch right there. That's going to be brought in by number 6 right there, Marquise Bates for the Cowboys.
I don't know how tall that young man is, but we were down on the sideline before the game. He looked to be about 6 foot, about 4. So, they're going to throw it up to him, I think, a couple of times during the game.
Here we go again. O'Connor in the pistol. Keeps the ball himself right there. Breaks a couple tackles. Going to go down right around the 25-yard line. Picks up 9 there. Nice run by O'Connor.
Good tackle, too, by the Will linebacker, Ryan Cullen, number 42.
Landon O'Connor, 6'2", 175 sophomore. And really nice job right there. Takes a snap, hands off right there. Broussard's got a hole, got a seam. Cowboys touchdown. Nice job of the offensive line there, seal blocking and freeing that lane right there. And the track meet is still on, Gerald.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of very talented runners in this game. Like we said, our skill position and athleticism, running back, wide receivers, quarterback is at a high level. So if you do get that crease and that crack, trust me, there's a good chance that you can take it to the house.
An important PAT here. That ball's going to go through a man and be good. And so Cowboys 28, Yeoman 21. We'll go to break.
Hey, it's Bert.
And Jamie, and we'd like to thank you for a fantastic year.
Texan is one of the fastest growing dealerships in the nation, thanks to all of our great fans.
So, it's time to celebrate with our big finish sales event.
Ever 2014 has to go, and you won't find a better deal in Texas.
Get Motor Trend's back-to-back Truck of the Year, a new 4-door Ram for just $24,900 or $269 a month.
Or a new Dodge Charger for just $259 a month.
Texan Dodge Chrysler Jeep and Ram, located at Highway 59 in Will Clayton.
Or shop 24/7, TexanDrive.com.
We treat you better.
All right, we're back live here at TexanLive.com, and once again, in the future here, we're going to be calling this Gallery Furniture Studio. There is no doubt that Mattress Mac is a great friend and a good, friend, and it's going to be a sponsor for us going forward here, and we look forward to having a great relationship coming up. We do all types of sporting events, and I know Bert always talks about the football, but we're going to do basketball, baseball, tennis. I mean, just all the sports are going to be carried, so we look kind of forward to that. But right now, this is football country because this is the heart of the playoffs, the semifinal region here between Edna and Cameron Yo, in which the Cowboys of Edna have a lead with 28 to 21 over Yo. Now, it's going to be interesting to see what type of kick do we get this time because obviously they've got some studs back there, and I mean some real studs, so I would be kind of looking forward to probably get a little bit of a pooch kick maybe this time.
It's going to be a line drive kick to number 14 right there. He's going to keep it again, trying to set up his blockers out here this time, and it's not going to work. So he's going to go out around the 33-yard line. What a nice job there by the Cowboys of containing out there and using the sideline as their friend.
Yes, because I'm not sure if that's the kick the coach was looking for. It looked like he was trying to squib it a little bit and ended up kicking a line drive directly, and that could have been real dangerous. Just a great job by the coverage team, holding their position, not getting caught for the reverse. All right, look like we got Yeoman, number 7. All
right, Nickerson takes the snap here. Got some time, got a big open seam out here. Still got his eyes downfield. Good pursuit on the backside, but a nice job by him of picking up about 7 yards right there. Real lucky he didn't fumble that ball. You see a quarterback a lot of times they're not feeling that backside pursuit, what he had right there, and that ball ends up on the ground. So a nice job by him of picking up 8 yards, and more importantly, not putting the ball on the ground for the Yeoman.
Exactly, because Marquise Broussard was coming from his back end position, and I want to tell you, Nickerson saw him just in the light of time there so that he could tuck the ball in.
All right, we got Rob Lynch down on the field. That ball's going to be handed off to Smith, breaking some tackles there, still on his feet, and going to actually pick up a first down there. Ball's going to go right there, and we're going to go down to Rob Lynch on the field for us here in just a second. Rob's been down there from the sideline actually watching the game, and without doubt,
well, we got the best sideline report in the game in Rob Lynch, so when we get a chance to go to him, I know he's going to have something very special for us and a treat.
Rob's dad coached at Port Lavaca forever down there for the Sand Crabs. So anyway, Nickerson takes the snap here. Got some time, got a man out there. Ball's going to be connected. Number 18 out there for the Yeoman. That would be Smith again on the reception out there.
Boy, number 32, Jordan Norman, was just hanging on for dear life there to make sure and get him down. Because once again, boy, their wide receivers and kick returner, they're very, very talented.
Okay. All right, Nickerson in the gun here. Quick snap, good throw out here to number 84. Ball's on the ground.
Looks like the Yeoman going to get it back. Boy, that could have been another costly turnover, but they were able to get back on it.
Big number 84 out there, Westbrook on the reception, but he put that ball on the ground, and Yeoman very, very fortunately recovered that ball.
Yeah, that's going to be number 25, Vincent Vargas, from his wide receiver position. Was very assertive there and was able to get back on the football.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep, takes the snap right there. Nickerson only going to gain about a yard there, so we're going to go to Rob Lynch here in just a second down on the sideline.
Yeah, unfortunately, number 7, Marquise Broussard, was in on the stop there for the Cowboys.
Nickerson in the gun here again.
Where's he at? Anybody can see?
All right, Nickerson in the gun here. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Going to be a reverse hitter, number 14. He's got that outside. He's got blockers out in front. Going to be tackled right there around the 13-yard line. But that's actually going to be another first down there. Nice, you know, Yeoman have definitely going to the deep end of the playbook. So anyway, real interesting in all these different reverses and formations that they're running.
Yeah, and that was kind of a misdirect, and what a great job by the center. Number 62, Jason Anastates, coming back from his center position to seal that block.
Hands off to Smith there, straight up the middle. Cowboys defense there is going to let him pick up about 4 yards, so.
All right, Nixon's back, getting ready to take the snap again.
Nixon takes the snap here. Going to be a quick throw right over the middle, and that's going to be a touchdown. That's going to make it Cowboys 28, Yeoman 21 with 4:02 to go here. And I'm going to hand the mic over to Mark N. Johnson, and he will be helping Gerald call. I'm actually going down on the field because Gallery Furniture, Texan Drive by Texan Buick GMC Dodge Chrysler Jeep and Ram, and Cavender's is presenting a check to the family. So we're going to go down. Kick's on the way, and we'll go to Rob Lynch on the sideline.
Okay, guys, even with the score by Cameron Yo, if you're the Edna Cowboys, you have to feel pretty good right now. Cameron turned the ball over 9 times all year, and the Cowboys have taken it away twice and turned it into points. So if you're the Cowboys, you have to feel good about what's going on right now. Also, just a side note, Terrion Smith, the running back from Cameron Yo, aggravated a hamstring that he hurt in practice this week. So I'm not sure he's full strength right now. Back up to the Gallery Furniture.
Here at TexanLive.com and the Gallery Furniture Studios. Boy, I want to tell you, Mark, at any time you blink, and it's going to, could be a ball game here.
Oh, what an exciting one we have.
Yeah,
4:02
really
to go in the first half. Already 28 points put up by both teams. Incredible.
Yeah, it really is. Like you said, it's almost like a track meet. It's a body blow, headshot. It's Ali versus Frazier there, and the last man standing. So it's sure going to be a knockout, drag out here. One thing I am impressed with is that both teams have moderate as far as the turnovers positions, but boy, when the offenses have had a chance to put the ball in the end zone, they've been able to do so. All right, look like number 55, which is going to be Eric Sanchez, going to be kicking off. Wow, a little bit of a pooch kick there, and very, very fortunate for the Cowboys there because number 12, Isaac Shelton, came up, and he did not fair catch, on a little pooch kick, and that ball is live, so he got hit, but he was, he was able to hold on to the football and did not fumble that, in which that's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Cowboys from their 36-yard line.
So here's the first play. The handoff straight up the middle. He's going to be tackled, get about 2 or 3 yard gain. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Clock ticking, 3:52. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Like you're saying, Mark, look like it's going to be more than enough time, to make sure that you can get a chance to go down and get points on the board before halftime.
No doubt, Gerald. So here is the 2nd and 8. A quick throw out to his wide receiver, and he must have had some miscommunication there because he just watched that ball go right by him for an incomplete pass. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
Yeah, about the first time we had miscommunication there, between the quarterback and receiver. For the most part, everybody's been on page, but like you're saying, it looks like that he wasn't ready for the football. The ball's a little high, so key down, 3rd down and long.
And here is the 3rd and 8. Play action. He's going to roll out to the right, throw it downfield. Intercepted right around the 40.
Yeah, and that's going to be number 2, Johnny Alexander from, that's going to be Jalen Bryant from the left corner position, number 2, that's going to have the intersection. And, we said turnovers, it look like we've got 1-1 on both sides. But this is a key one for Yeoman because it gives them an opportunity now to take the ball down and score before halftime.
They certainly have plenty of time. 3:10, nearing midfield actually. Ball spotted on the 43-yard line. As they take over here. And here's the first play. He's in pressure, doesn't see anybody downfield. Finally finds one of his players. A completion. He's going to take it down into at about the 32, 33-yard line for a 1st down.
Yeah, quarterback had just bought a lot of time there on the play action fake. But wait a minute, then we get a little laundry down. Look like we're going to have holding on the Yeoman, and that's going to bring that ball back. Boy, what a costly penalty. They're going to lose about 30 yards or so of field position there. They were going to be 1st and 10, on the Cowboys 35. And now they're going to have 1st and 15 from their own 38. So a very costly penalty, right before halftime here.
Yeah, they got right into Edna territory. Now they're right back in their own territory. They're going to start 1st and 15 from the shotgun. And it's going to be a handoff. The running back will take it up the middle, and he's going to get a pretty good gain, close to a 1st down, as he takes it past midfield into Edna territory.
Yeah, it was a draw and a nice quick trap by that center. And, for a game by 15, Marquise Broussard, number 7, was in on the stop for the Cowboys, but not before he got a 1st down.
Here's a new set it down. Oh, he's going to get it out to another completion now to, I think it's number 18 on the completion. So that'll move the chains again.
Yeah, they're moving the chains again, but listen, I'm talking about he barely got that ball off. Number 34, Dylan Littlejohn, was coming from his will linebacker position on the blitz.
Here's the 1st down once again, and another completion as he gets out of bounds close to yet another 1st down. Looks like about a 9-yard gain.
Yeah, looked like the Yeomen are using that sideline for another timeout or two. Perfect pass, pitch and catch to the wide receiver as he goes out of bounds for about a 9-yard gain here.
2:21 to play in the 1st half. We're still tied 28-28. Cameron Yo threatening. Here's the shotgun, a pass up the middle. It's going to be hit up, almost intercepted, and it'll go down as an incomplete pass.
Yeah, unfortunately, look like we're going to have roughing the passer on the Cowboys. And he was coming on a blitz from his strong side linebacker position there. But he just took a couple of steps and hit the quarterback late. But it did force a high throw. So, so many times I can tell those judgment. I would hate to be official sometimes because sometimes you want to let it play on. Sometimes, you say it was intentional. So that was a very tough call to me on the Cowboys. But they made the call, and they've got to live with it, and that's going to be setting them up for 1st and 10 around the 14.
Indeed, they will have another fresh set of downs. Once again in the shotgun formation. Quarterback steps into the pocket. He's going to take it himself. He's going to try to get out of bounds, and he does at around the 5-yard line.
Well, it looked like he did get all the way out of bounds because the clock's going to be stopped. Looks like number 4, Deontay Jones, in on the stop, comes up gimping a little bit. And, no, he's going to stay in the game, though, from his left cornerback position as Yeoman comes to the line of scrimmage for a 2nd and long 3.
So here is the 2nd and 3. And that ball's going to be carried right up the middle for a touchdown. And Cameron Yo puts another touchdown up on the board with 2:02 to play in the first half, 34-28 with the extra point on the way.
Once again, we're going to be talking about these extra points all night because the very valuable points after each and every score that can lead to the outcome of a ball game. So extremely important extra point here for the Yeomen.
Here's the extra point. It's high.
Extra point is going to be no good off to the left, but it looks like, Mark, that we're going to have Laundry down, and the kicker is also down, and that's going to be number 55, Eric Sanchez, and I think we may have roughing the kicker on the Cowboys.
We'll take an injury timeout. This is Texan Live.
Download the Fox Sports Southwest Football Friday app. Follow your team, get live scores, plus make game picks, and it all links up with Facebook and Twitter. Change the way you watch high school football. Download for free the Fox Sports Southwest Football Friday app.
Only one network is big enough to cover the great state of Texas, and only one show travels across the state to get the skinny on high school sports every week, all year long. You want the best in high school sports? Catch High School Spotlight on Fox Sports Southwest.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to TexanLive.com from the Gallery Furniture Studios. And listen, just as we kept talking about how important it's going to be for the kicking team on both parts, how about number 55, Eric Sanchez, was injured on the play. He was carried off, and since there was a penalty, well, I tell you what, we're going to take another timeout. So we'll take another TV timeout and come back with you in just a moment.
At Carpenters, we don't just wear the West, we live it. I live in comfortable boots.
For big loops, big money.
The smell of leather.
Taking the back roads.
In an old pickup truck.
Getting on a bull.
Eating one.
I live for family.
I love men with good manners.
I love women with bad attitudes.
I live for the West.
Cavenders. Don't just wear it, live it.
All right, welcome back live to TexanLive.com. And listen, as I was saying before we're going to break, it looks like the kicker, number 55, Eric Sanchez, was injured on the play. Since the penalty was on the Cowboys and half the distance to the goal, putting it on about the 1.5-yard line, looked like the Yeomen are going to go ahead and attempt to go for 2 instead of the kicking team there. So once again, very premium points here, Mark. Especially during this time of the game.
2:02 to play in the first half, 34-28. Here's the 2-point conversion attempt on the way. Nickerson in the shotgun. He's going to take it himself up the middle, and he will successfully complete it. A 2-point conversion for Cameron Yo to make the score 36-28 with 2:02 to play in the first half. This is Texan Live.
Okay, well, listen, it's been an outstanding first half thus far, Mark, and tell me a little bit about what you think about both teams. I know we talked about the offenses on both teams. They have not let us down. I think we've got almost 60 points on the board there, so 60-plus points on the board combined. So, what do you think a little bit about the offense and defenses thus far?
Edna's definitely playing for something here. They're definitely playing their hearts out right now. And, being only down 28-36, this is still anybody's game. And what I'm thinking right now is that, both teams offensively are just absolutely tearing it up, and special teams could come into play. I believe that Cameron Yeoman right now has the upper edge in that category.
Yes, the one thing that's interesting there is that, if you're Edna, Coach Chancellor said, listen, we just need to be in the ball game in the fourth quarter. We're not leading by 25. As long as we got it close, we've got a chance. So, all right. We'll be kicking off. New kicker. It's going to go to number 4, Deontay. And Deontay Jones, number 4, makes a couple miss and a great run back to get around the left end. And it looks like the Cowboys are going to have great field position around the 43-yard line of their own there, as they kind of head with almost like you're saying 155 left, plenty of time, and they still have 2 timeouts left.
Yeah, definitely fantastic field position right now. 1:55 to go. Here's the first play as he steps back, pressure. He's going to throw it, and he's going to get a completion. Looked kind of like it was set up as a screen, but not many players in front of him as the pressure was coming on. A first down nonetheless, and into Yeoman territory. Ball will be marked at the 43. Next play is going to be complete, and he's going to have many yards to run here, and he's in for the touchdown. Edna gets a touchdown right back. It did not take them long. Took probably about 24 seconds off the clock. 36-24, 1:31 to go.
Let's talk about that a little bit. I think I've mentioned this before. Number 6, Marquise Bates. He stands about 6'5", about 190 pounds, and I just noticed how tall he was on the field. Looked like they're throwing him up. Well, look like the Cowboys are going to set up to go for 2 as we come back, and absolutely they are, Mark, to try to see if we can tie this ball game.
Makes sense. 34-36. There's the snap, and he's going to take it up the middle. I don't think he's going to get it as he's stopped well before the end zone, so the 2-point conversion is not successful. So 36-34, 1:31 left to play in the first half. This is Texan Live.
Nice. All right, welcome back, everybody, and thanks again for watching on TexanLive.com. And, of course, we have loved bringing you this live stream feed each and every high school football night, whether it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, from week to week. One thing I have noticed, Mark, is that this has been a long first half, okay? For 2 teams that like to run the football, we've had a lot of scoring and a lot of activity, so I mean, this has been a pretty good, almost an hour going on an hour and about 20 minutes or so first half. So that's a long first half. It means a lot of scoring and a lot of points. So with a minute 31, that's why I said that anything can still happen. So not so sure the scoring is done so far this half.
Yeah, at this pace, we're about to get 140 points
Yes,
if this
sir.
keeps up right now. So Edna's ready to kick off. And it's going to be an onside squib, it looked like. Couldn't exactly tell if that was trying to be an onside kick or if they were just trying to squib. So
yeah, they were trying to really scrib it, and like you're saying, the up back. And what that does is, it gives them great field position. They're going to get the ball around that 45-yard line. But one thing for sure, if you kick it deep to number 18 or 14, their stud receivers there, Sidney Smith and Aaron Sims, it can go the distance. So I think that's just a very smart play, forcing you to at least go half the length of the field, to get a score here with a minute and 23 to go in the first half.
Definitely skeptical to hit it to Aaron Sims after he ran that one back.
Yes, sir.
Nonetheless, here we are, first down from the 47-yard line. Once again in the shotgun formation, lots of pressure. He's going to step up into the pocket. He's going to take it himself. He's across midfield. He's got it close to a first down as he runs out of bounds about the 43-yard line.
Yes, boy, I'm going to tell you, Marquise Broussard is just shaking his head and going up and down, going crazy because he had him in the backfield for a loss of about 8-9 yards, and then all of a sudden he comes out of that and he missed the tackle. So just a good job by Nicholson to get out of that and escape from the backfield.
Here's the new set of downs. Nickerson, a quick pass out to one of his receivers, throws it a little bit ahead of him, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. That'll bring up second down. 1:11 to play in the first half.
Well, boy, you're talking about key possessions on both parts because I know Yeoman is trying to add more points on there. And, boy, if you can get a stop here, if you're the Cowboys, you got to be feeling real good going into the locker room.
Here's the handoff to number 24. He's going to take this one up the middle. He'll be tackled almost immediately.
Yeah, that's going to be number 7. We've been calling his name quite a bit, Marquise Broussard. And young man plays both offense and defense. All right, look like we've got a timeout. And like you say, we'll go to break, and we'll be back here shortly. All right, Mark, look like we're coming back out of break, and once again, looks like the Yeomen took the second of their timeout. They're going to have one timeout remaining, and Nickerson gets a chance to approach the line of scrimmage here.
So here is a first down, Nickerson. In a shotgun formation, he'll throw it downfield. He'll have a receiver open. He catches the ball. Touchdown, Cameron Yo.
Wow, once again, number 18, Sidney Smith. I mean, he just got behind everyone. And Nickerson just laid that ball up beautifully over the free safety for about he made about a 40-yard strike there, so which is a great job for the young man there in high school.
And with the kicker down, it looks like they're going to set up for a kick in.
Well,
anyway.
Yes, he was down. Looked like he's back out in the field. That is number 55.
Looked almost for a second they might go for 2 once again, but 55 appears to be okay. And here's the kick. It is up, and it is good.
And it's good.
So that'll make the score 43-34 with 56 seconds left in the first half. This is Texan Live.
Cerna is a local family-owned business located right on Will Clayton. and a one-stop shop for your home, auto, liability, and business insurance needs. Please stop in or give us a call at 281-812-9775. We're also proud to support all of the Humble ISD athletes.
All right, we're back live here at TexanLive.com, and once again, right before break here, we've got 56 seconds after the long score there by the Yeomen. And once again, Mark, you know, there's still a good opportunity for the Cowboys maybe to, you know, set up something before half and maybe get some points in. I'm not sure if they're going to get squib kick. We've seen a lot of variations of kicks here. Okay, so not sure what they may get on this one, but any position there, if they get anything around the 40, 45, 50-yard line, that's going to be a good starting point for the Cowboys for sure.
Indeed, and with 56 seconds left to play, as we've seen, anything can happen here in this first half. And here's the kickoff. It's going to be a short one, fielded by at the 30-yard line. He doesn't go much further than that, getting it to about the 33-yard line, and that's where Edna will take over.
Yeah, the Edna still has both their time. They still got 2 of their timeouts remaining, and with 54 seconds, you know, you get one good punch, a good run, 15, 20 yards or so, and I'm pretty sure you're going to see the hurry-up offense, although, you know, they really sprint to the line of scrimmage to begin with. So I'm looking forward to seeing them use the clock, both advantages here.
O'Connor set to lead. He's going to hand the ball off. And he's going to get a pretty good run here from his running back. Once again, that's number 7, Marquis Broussard.
Wasn't sure if you saw that. That's the old Boomerooski where the ball wraps around, and of course the running back comes out of the back end. Look like the Cowboys are going to go quick here. Just like we thought, they picked up about 15 on the first play.
Surprised to see a run there. 33 seconds and ticking. Quarterback in trouble. He's going to try to get out of it, and he's going to end up throwing it away for an incomplete pass.
Probably the best thing that can happen for the Cowboys there, since, you know, once he got out of the pocket there and he was under fire, just throw that ball away and live to fight another day. The one thing you don't want to do in that instant is take a sack, because that clock keeps rolling.
O'Connor definitely well aware of how much time is remaining on that clock. And like you said, yes, did a very fine job of keeping the clock stopped. 25 seconds right now. They trail 34-43. Ball on the 47 here is the 2nd and 10. Like he's trying to pass it. He's in pressure once again. He's going to roll out to the left here, and he's going to end up throwing it away once again.
Boy, I'm going to look and see, you know, those type of hits sometimes can leave that quarterback in a very precarious position there, and he got hit as his arm was coming forward. So it was an incomplete pass, and it's going to look like bring up 3rd and 10. So they're going to actually rule that to be incomplete. We were just thinking about that. He was hit as he was throwing the ball, so of course there'll be no flag for intentional grounding.
So here is the 3rd and 10. O'Connor under center. He's going to hand the ball off, and he's going to hit it out to Broussard. He's hit immediately, and he's going to go down for a loss. The clock still ticking, and it looks like Edna's going to concede here and just let the clock run out, and that will take us to the half. Cameron Yo is up on Edna 43-34.
Well, it looks like right before the last 2 seconds here, looks like Edna's going to go ahead and take one of their timeouts. There is 2 seconds left. Maybe they're going to line up for Hail Mary. So we'll stay right here because we're almost approaching halftime. And once again, what a sensational game that we're having out here in the Berry Center. in Cypress, Fairbanks, Spring, Texas, and one of the fabulous, facilities that we have in this city. And I know the Cowboys from Edna, and of course the Yeomen from Cameron, they've gotten an opportunity to drive up here from 2 or 3 hours away, and what a great stadium. They get a chance to come out and play high school football. When you get a chance to do that, Mark, there's nothing more special than that.
For sure that they were going to concede there and just let the clock run out. So, Gerald, what exactly do you think the coach is telling his team right now with only 2 seconds and 50 yards to go?
Well, I was assuming that he's going to line up and do a Hail Mary, maybe a hook and ladder, some type of specialty play that they've worked on when they're actually looking to gain. They're going to be in spread formation, so they're actually going to line up and run.
Doesn't look like it's going to go too well as he bobbles the ball, and he's just going to take it and run out the clock, and that will do it for the first half. And once again, at 43 for the Yeomen and 34 for the Cowboys. This is Texan Live.
Hear that? That's the sound of quality American-made solid wood furniture. For over 32 years, Gallery Furniture has been built on a foundation of solid wood furniture made in America. That's why both Gallery Furniture locations carry an amazing selection of beautiful solid wood dining room furniture to add that special touch to those special moments in your life. Create those family memories around your dining room furniture. Gallery Furniture really will save you money today.